Hola Familia, and welcome to your monthly Chisme. And this monthly Chisme is specifically for my familia born in the month of March. So, familia, if you're born in the month of March, stay. This Chisme is for you. And for the rest of you, you're more than welcome to stay or go check out your other month. They're all up there. And quick reminder, these monthly chismes are all about spirit giving you the gossip of the month of what it is that spirit's encouraging you to focus on and work on in this month because life is crazy and sometimes we just need one little part, especially with everything going on around. So, yeah, let's dive in. So let's see what is going on for my familia born in the month of March. So I do see a lot of changes and transformations have been happening. A lot of deaths and rebirths is kind of like what I'm seeing, especially with the changes that have been happening. Changes that you've also have provoked for them to happen. So it's not like some of these changes came out unexpectedly. Like they were like changes that you're like, I need to make this change, and you're starting to see that because you have started to see, oh, I have the power to make the changes that I need to make happen. And this is especially in regards to changes with your relationships, changes with the people around you, changes with the anything that energetically there's like an exchange of energy. So there's been changes in your workplace, there's been changes in your family, there's been changes in your relationships. Like you have made these changes, and so you're absolutely seeing this. And a lot of this is because you have been at a place of you're not taking anyone's bullshit anymore. Like you're just like I'm seeing like this image of you just saying, I am done and cutting whatever block is in front of you, cutting whatever gate, whatever fence is in front of you of just saying, I no more. We're done. We're done. I'm done playing small. I am done being the nice person. I am done. And like I'm not saying you've come out well, actually, no, it is coming out like this. Some of you are absolutely tapping into your like villain era. I love the villain era. And it's not that you're a villain and you're cold hearted, but I do see like the villain era is a point of where you're just saying, I'm done. Like, I'm done being used. I'm done being abused. I'm done. Like, I am making these changes for myself because I need to, because like no one else is going to do it for me. So good for you. I'm so proud of you, comadre, compadre, and comextre. So proud of you. All right. So let's ask Spirit what it is that you need to work on for the month of March. No, not month of March. For my familia born in the month of March, for the month of April. So let's see. What is it that we need to work on for the month of April? What's going on? Mm, we got the Six of Wands with the Seven of Pentacles underneath the deck. So this is interesting because one thing that I'm really seeing, especially with the Six of Wands, is that reminder of victory. So what this is telling me is practice more mindfulness this month, especially with the visions that you have and the long-term goals. For many of you, you're not seeing the changes you want to see fast enough. I get it. I know. You're not very patient. That's okay. I'm not very patient either. So I get it. But the Six of Wands is letting you know, and this is where Spirit wants you to focus on. Spirit really wants you to focus on tapping into the essence of sitting down and reflecting and looking back at how much you have changed and how much has changed around you and how much you have grown, the victories you have made. Stop focusing on the losses of your life and start focusing on the victories of your life. Because the Six of Wands really talks about sitting in the pillows of comfort for me. Like, I really do see this. You've been working, 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 and you don't seem to stop because you have this vision of like, I want to reach this goal. But in the meantime, you're not celebrating those small wins. Start like this month, celebrate the small wins. Have more gratitude for the wins, even if they're small. If you have big wins, great, celebrate those too. If you have small wins, great, celebrate those even more. Like celebrate all the victories in your life. I see this a lot, especially with the Seven of Pentacles underneath the deck. This is a lot in regards to your vision of your future, your goals, the things that you've been working towards obtaining. Again, for many of you, you haven't obtained it yet. And I'm not saying you're never going to obtain it. You can absolutely obtain it. However, trust in divine timing. You're going to obtain it when it's the right time to obtain it. In the meantime, so you don't get discouraged and you don't lose faith, because that will happen. Spirit really wants you to focus on, look back and see how much you've grown, see how much you've gained, see how much has changed, see how much your rebirth has happened. Because it's funny, one of the on the pillows, there's on the, I don't know if you could see it, but on the bottom pillow it says rebirth. So like, celebrate your rebirth, celebrate the changes you've had, celebrate the changes you've made, celebrate those victories, because those are victories. Trust me, a lot of people don't do that. And keep going. So that's what I see with the Six of Wands. um let's ask Spirit about any tools that can help you learn on these victories. What tools can you lean on? What tools can you depend on, that can help you really celebrate these victories? I got the Messenger with the Four of Wands underneath the deck. This is so, I love one of, well, I love this whole deck. I'm not going to say one of my favorite cards. They're all my favorite cards. So the Messenger is a tool. What this is telling me is, you know, you know that you were not meant to be put in a box. You know that you were not meant to fit in, quote unquote, fit in. You know this. You know that in your core, you've always been this feisty, fiery person that just wants to, like, stop trying to put me in a box kind of mentality. That is a tool that not a lot of people have either don't know about it, haven't tapped into, but you know it's in you. So Spirit really wants you to find that strength in you. Don't put yourself in the box. Don't let anyone put you in a box. Create your own path, create your own journey. Do what feels right for you. Speak up for yourself. Share your message, whatever is comfortable for you. Because with the Four of Wands underneath the deck, it's all about that harmony. Because what you're starting to see is, as you are growing, you start to celebrate your victories, you are going to start seeing those harmonies around you. You're going to start seeing the balance of life. Like, everything is just going to be ebb and flow, and you're just going to continue to enjoy life and celebrate and be happy, be merry. But don't let anyone contain you, put you in a box, because you don't belong in a box. And that's the tool, that this, in your core, you don't belong in a box. You know in your core that you were meant to stand out. You are meant to be different. Tap into that, lean on that, believe in that, know that. Okay. Oh, that's a beautiful tool to have. So let's ask Spirit for any words of encouragement, words of advice. Again, this is the part I invite you to take a look at the timestamp and save it, so you can come back anytime in the month of March. I keep saying March. Clearly, I'm still stuck in March. This is why April has, like, I can't believe we're in April already. But anyways, this is what you can lean on for the month of April. So let's see what is going on. What is words of encouragement for the month of April for my familia born in the month of March? We got the Queen of Swords with the Three of Swords underneath the deck. I want to start off with the Three of Swords underneath the deck, because this card, every time it comes up, a lot of people gasp and they're like, oh, that looks bad. It is bad. I'm not going to lie. However, it's on the bottom of the deck. So what that's telling me is that heartbreak, that sorrow, that despair, that grief, that broken heart, I don't want to say it's a thing of the past, because it's not, like, it doesn't go away. Like, it's still there. However, I do see that you have, especially because these are swords. So you have been doing everything in your power to get out of this pain, out of this grief, out of this sorrow. And the Queen of Swords wants me to let you know that you are absolutely stepping into the throne of truth. You are stepping into the throne of your truth, the throne of your power. You are unyielding to everyone around you. You have strength. You have power. You have the truth in you, and you know this. And that's something about your journey that you have started to see, that you get to determine what you take with you and what you're not going to take with you. And some of this grief, you don't want to take it with you, so it's you're starting to slowly sever those bonds between what created this grief, what created you to be in this box, what created you to want to make these changes. You're stepping into your power. You're speaking up for yourself. You are no longer allowing people to shut you up and put you back into the box. Like, that's power right there. Comadre and compadre and comextre, you have found that power in you. And if you're struggling to find that power in you, you can find that power in you. It's in you. Believe in yourself. Trust yourself. Trust your voice. Trust your logic. Trust everything about you. Yes, your heart has been broken. Yes, you've gone through grief. Yes, there's been crazy shit that's happened to you. 100%. I'm not going to deny it. But you yield to no one. You could absolutely be on your knees. You could absolutely be you could, but you don't yield. Because here's the thing. She's on one knee. She's not on both knees. She's not begging. She's this queen right here is kneeling to the truth. And the truth is you. You know this. Find that in you. Find your truth. Find your true power. Find your true voice. Find your true self. Okay? Keep doing that. Keep going and celebrate those wins. Celebrate those wins. Step out of that box. Don't contain yourself. You were not meant to be contained, and you know that. Be that fiery person that I know you can be. All right? Ah, April's going to be a good month for you. It really is. It's going to be a great month. Celebrate those wins, especially during those times where it doesn't feel that great. I want you to remind yourself how far you've come. I want you to remind yourself the journey you've had, and and sit on those victorious pillows of victory. Victorious pillows of victory. You know what I'm trying to say. I love this. So yeah, great month ahead of you. You got this. Quick announcements for all of you who have seen or haven't seen. I just announced that I opened up a Unlocking Your Inner Comadre masterclass. This is 10 weeks of Unlocking Your Inner Comadre program at self-paced. So each week you'll have videos, you'll have worksheets that you get to work on your own pace, and I will be available 3 times a week to open it up for Comadreando group coaching to help you integrate the lessons into your own daily life. I'm here for you, support you. This program is magical. If you haven't seen or heard the podcast episode of a Unlocking Your Inner Comadre graduate, go listen. She shares her story. She shares how this program has changed her life. It's a great program, and it absolutely is phenomenal. And so if you're interested, hit me up or check out my website. I wish you all the very best in this month. And if anything, I'll see you around or see you next month. And with all of that, I am sending you so much fire and butterflies. And as always, don't forget, love your now. Bye.